start here. File, open folder, HTML, CSS, JS4. Okay, let's recap what we have discussed yesterday, sir. Let's recap what we have discussed yesterday. Sir, yesterday we discussed regarding JS engine. JS engine. This JS engine will explain you so many concepts regarding hoisting, regarding call stack, regarding execution content. Okay, and how the basic JavaScript works. What is undefined? Why they become undefined? These kind of things you will get it in yesterday class only. I hope everyone remembered that. Okay, but most important feature in JavaScript you should remember is if if you use any value before its actual declaration, that value will come undefined. Okay, remember that underline and then we'll move forward to the next one, sir. Okay, till now we have discussed till now we have discussed introduction, we have discussed data types. In data types we have discussed the string, undefined, null, boolean and number. Today onwards, we will discuss most interesting things. We need to discuss functions, we need to discuss arrays, we need to discuss objects, and we will discuss some things like if, switch, while, do while, for. If you discuss these things, basics of JavaScript, not only basics of JavaScript, any programming basics, these basics will be covered. If you go to any programming languages, sir, these data types will be there. Primitive data types will be there, non-primitive data types will be there. Only JavaScript has different one, undefined. Null will be there. Undefined null will be there in other programming languages also. Undefined is the only one JavaScript provides. Why it provide undefined? Because it has a feature like storing the values before its actual declaration. Okay, that is called hoisting. Okay, that browsers have a JS engine. That JS engine will behave this way. Is it clear, ma? Yeah. Okay. Now, today we will discuss functions and try to understand it, which is very important chapter. Functions. Let's do functions.txt. Ritesh asked a question. What is the advantage of hoisting? Hoisting is very important when it comes to the asynchronous programming. When we come to asynchronous programming, at that time I will tell you the story of whole, call stack and all. At that time I will tell you why hoisting is so important. Okay, we will come to till now whatever we are doing it is synchronous programming. JavaScript is called, everyone, JavaScript is synchronous single threaded programming language. You know that? What does it mean by that? It means JavaScript always do synchronous programming only. What does it mean by synchronous? Line by line. What does it mean by synchronous, sir? Line by line. That means programming always goes line by line. Line number 10, then line number 11 only. It will never go to line number 12 directly. Then line number 13, then line number 14, like that. Okay, that is called synchronous programming. Okay, and and single threaded. Single threaded means one task at a time. One task at a time. It will not do multitasking. Like in case of Java, it will do multi-threading. Okay, so here it's not. Now, next one. Okay, let's go here. Let's start here. Functions. Functions. Functions Someone is asking it like, sir, I download extension for Bootstrap, but it's not giving all shortcuts. It will work actually. Bootstrap one, it will give, if you have that extension, IntelliSense for class names, okay, it will give, you need to give space. Automatically, it will give the class name suggestions. Now, functions. Functions are used. Functions are used. Functions are used to do a specific task. Basically, any programming language will have these functions only. Every programming language will have these functions. Functions are used like they will have big programming, whole program, they will divide it into smaller parts. Each part is called the function. And what is the advantage with this? First one, the advantage is, first advantage is code reusability. Like I'm doing some addition function, and everywhere wherever I want addition, I will just call the same function. I don't need to write the addition logic multiple times. One time you write the logic, multiple times use. That is called code reusability. And second one, easy debugging. Imagine in my program only the addition function is not working correctly, so I don't need to go to everywhere. I will go to specific part and I will able to check it. Okay, so that the thing will be very easy for us. That is why we will divide our program into functions. If you don't divide your program into functions, if everything you write it in the same way, it's not good. Okay, now the same thing React and all also will do. They will divide it as components. Okay, the basic JavaScript will divide it as functions, and React and all will divide it as components actually. Now, next, how the functions will be there. Functions will have function keyword, function name, syntax, function name, whatever the arguments you want. It will have arguments. It will not have any data types because JavaScript is dynamically data typed. So it will not have any data types for arguments. And open brace, close brace, and here you will have definition of the function. It will not have any written thing also, unlike other programming languages. This is a basic function how it will work. If I have to write function sum a comma b, function sum a comma b, console.log, console.log a plus b, sum 2 comma 3. Can anyone tell me if I write this code, what will happen? It will print 5, right? First, which line it will go? It will come to this calling line. This is called function call. Now, function called, and it will go here, sum, and it will see like a value 2, b value 3, then it will print a plus b. Okay. Now, there are different ways you can write a function. You can write a simple function. Simple function. Simple function means without any arguments. I will write it like function display console.log hello world. So now if I call this function, it will just print hello world. It will not do anything. This is simple function. You can see that this is a simple function. There is nothing to worry in this function. Some functions, okay, it's a simple function. And then some functions, need to call the parameters. Call the parameters. Here you will pass two parameters. Here it will receive two parameters, 2 comma 3, and it will print 2 plus 3. Any doubts, ma? Is it clear till now? Does anyone have any question? Now the question will start. Now देखो, now what I will do. Now I will do function. Already this sum is there now. Line number 19, it will print 5. Everyone knows. Now focus here. Sir, here sum 2 comma 3. It will go to line number 16. A value become 2. B value will become 3. Then 2 plus 3, it will print 5. That everyone knows. What if I give here sum only 2? Any guess? Any guess क्या होता? हाँ? A value 2. B value क्या हो जाता? Undefined. Because it expects B. It will be like B is not there now, but it will come in future. You got my point now? B is, it's not error. B will come. So it will be like B is not there with me. So 2 plus undefined. And it will give nan, which is not a number. 2 plus undefined, which is nan, not a number. If you want to run, I can run it for you. So Control C, go here. Any console will run it because console can run JavaScript. See, first time 5, second time nan. Nan बोले तो not a number. Why nan came? Because B value is undefined. Or, you can do something like this. You can say B is equals to 25. This is called default parameter. What it is called? Default parameter. Now bolo, now first line number 19. A value is what? 2. B value 3. 2 plus 3 barabar. Line number 20. A value, B value 25. Because when you don't give B value, it will take the default value. If you gave, fine, it will give whatever you gave only. But in case if you did not give, it will take the default value. This is called default parameter. Now, can anyone tell me what will be the answer? 27. Now, same thing if I run, this time I will give B value 25. You can able to see the answer 27 it is coming. But in other programming languages, it will never work. Because other programming languages will check number of parameters also. Huh? Default parameters are there, right? Normally, like in other programming languages, like Java, I think it will check the number of parameters. 2 parameters, 2, 1 parameter, 1. Default will work. Then the nice. Like I don't know Shisha, but this is how it works. Okay. If you give default parameter, sir, it will work. Now next, what is the default value of that B? The default value of B is 25. You can give any value. This default value will work. This default value will work only when you don't give the value. Okay. In case, in case of, in case of parameter value absent, default value in arguments will be taken. Next, next. Next, what if I want to return any value? What if I want to return any value? You can write one function. Functions can also return values. Functions can also return values. Functions can also return values. We will do the program also, don't worry. Now let's write one function which returns a value, sir. Example, function sub a comma b console no return a minus b. Now here if I write let k equals to sub of 5 comma 6. Let's go with simple 6 comma 5. Now console dot log k. What is k value, sir? What is k value? 1. Because, sir, first it will call the sub and it will take 6 value to A, 5 value to B, then it will return 6 minus 5 to this place. Now here this place is 1. So let k equals to 1. So k value is 1. Simple. Wherever you call, it will come to that same place only when you are going doing something like return. You don't need to mention any return types. You can return whatever you want. Any doubts, ma? Oh, sorry. I used let na. You can use where only. कुछ नहीं होता. Where variables where only. Variables we have where let const. We didn't discuss let na. Use where only. कुछ नहीं होता. After loops and all, we'll come back to what is where, what is let const and all. Till now, any doubts, sir? Till now, any doubts, ma? No. Next. Next. Shit. Yeah. Next. Functions. Functions can take other functions. Other functions as parameters. This is the most interesting point. One function can take another function as a parameter, and this is called callback function. Most important feature of JavaScript is callback functions because when you are going for node and all backend, only callback functions will be there. Callback function. Functions can take other functions as parameters, and this is called callback functions. Any doubts, ma? Aram se understand, which is very easy. Now, what does it mean by that? Okay. Now, now, let me take it some kind of code. Inside the code, functions, index.html, HTML, script.js, now here script src dot slash Script.js. Now, Sam, I didn't get exactly online what you didn't understand. Now, go here, go live. We'll just have a quick recap of all the function till now, and then we'll go to callback function. Now, let's start, sir. Let's go here. Everyone, first, write a function, write a function to display hello functions. Everyone, quickly do it, sir. Write a function to display hello functions. Quickly, write a function to display hello functions. Good. And call it. Next, write a function, write a function, write a function to take first and last names. Write a function to take first and last names, and print full name. Quickly, we'll do quick recap and then we'll go for callback functions because there it will happen time. So what will happen if we write only console.log part and not the last line? I did not get it, Janavi. Which last line? You mean sixth, line number six? If you don't write line number six, it will not call. If you don't call, the function don't run. Guys, if you write it only this function, and if you don't call this function, it will never run because you need to call to run the functions, basic logic. Now, everyone think about it. I will give you Raj and Prasad, and you should say Raj Prasad is full name. Okay, that is what the target. Quickly, online. If anyone completed, send me the answer. Understand the task and do it well. Is it completed my task? People who are taking time, listen to it. Function full name, console.log. I need to take two values now. First name, last name. I will directly print my name is my name is first name plus last name. Plus can also add the string values. So full name, is it clear, ma? Go here, Salman Kama Khan. So you need to give a gap also here. Sheikh Shahrukh. If you give something like that, Shahrukh, it is right. It will work. Only the point is you need to call. You did not call properly, but it's correct only. And someone named Ravindra. Ravindra, you directly put Ravi K inside only. Then what is the use of doing, the F name and L name? That is actually kind of tricky. Satvik, right answer. Concat you used. Very good, Satvik. You can use concat also. Concat is used to combine only. See, think about the question. I will slowly make the questions somewhat tricky, but they are easy. Is it clear? Any doubts? Semicolon? అర్థం కాలా విచ్ లైన్ విచ్ లైన్ సెమికాలన్ మా లైన్ నెంబర్ 12 లాస్ట్ లైన్ వై డిడ్ యూ నాట్ పుట్ సెమికాలన్ రైట్ ఓకే now interesting point is javascript if you don't put semicolon also it will work why because it has automatic semicolon insertion I think one day I told you if you are writing in different lines same line semicolon zaruri hai if different lines it will automatically think semicolon is there next it's good to put it's better to put always nice next now this time think the task clearly sir this time think the task clearly okay the task is very simple create a function to print taxi fare create a function to print taxi fare which accepts which accepts which accepts which accepts hours and charge per hour charge per hour charge per hour and and results their their product. For example, sir, I will call one function. For example, for taxi fare, I gave 5 hours. 5 hours. Each hour, I will charge 2 rupees. Total, how much I will charge? See, again, I'm telling you, 5 hours. Each hour, 2 rupees. Total, how much? How did you calculate it? 5 into 2. Any doubts? Any doubts? No. Two arguments I will give. First argument is hours. Second argument is charge per hour. In case, in case if charge per hour, charge per hour is not provided, in case charge per hour is not provided, in case charge per hour is not provided, take default charge, default charge, default charge 5 rupees. 5 rupees. Take default charge 5 rupees. Swati is saying it. I'm how to run the code in console because I'm getting error. No, it will work. Tell me which code you are running. Are everyone clear? It's very simple. Usually people will give this kind of silly things only. Good. Online people, so many people answered it perfect. Nice. Which will print console.log HR asterisk. Your total fare, your total fare is, total fare is HR asterisk RS. HR asterisk RS. Now, if I say taxi fare, if I say 5 hours, 5 hours, so total answer will become 25 rupees. Or if I say taxi fare 5 comma 2, then my answer will be, then my answer will be 10 rupees. Swati, if it is saying it like unfinished code, that means whatever the code you are writing, you missed some kind of lines in it. Just refresh the console or go to any another working website and then go to the console in that website. It will work, Swati. Okay. Next, quickly. Now, Satvik asked a question, how can we type rupees symbol? If you want to type rupees symbol, control shift dollar. Control shift dollar. If you put shift and 4, if you put shift and 4, you will get dollar symbol. Na? If you put control shift 4, you will get rupees symbol. Control shift and rupees for dollar. You will get it rupees symbol. It will work. See, if it is Windows, it will work. If it is iOS, I don't know. Next, next one. Mm, uh, write a function. Write a function which returns. Write a function which returns. Write a function which returns number of characters inside a sentence by accepting sentence as a argument. You give one sentence, it will tell you how many characters are there. That is very easy. And you need to return. You should not write just print console. You should return the value. Next, quickly. These all are easy only, actually. Now come after this, we'll come to callback and closures, which are JavaScript concepts. Function, function, number of characters, open small. In this one, it will take one arguments. I will say str, and it will return, return str dot length. Now, so number of characters, I will say JS is so easy. Now, you need to store this in somewhere, or you can directly print it using some kind of console. Okay. Now, let me store it in some kind of value. Let's result. Oh, sorry. I'm getting it. Let actually in future, we will use every time let only. I will tell you the difference between var let const. Don't worry. Var result equals to console dot log res. Simple. Okay. Which will return the values. MD Shahid, you used split. Okay, you return the whole array. All I asked is how many are there. Just simple count. What if I asked how many words are there? Ray? Huh? Split if you use. If someone asks you how many words are there, split using space. Listen. For example, I will split it. If I use separated by space, split, and I will say space here. So separated by space, it will divide. Then you will get one array. You will get one array. And that array का length चाहिए हमको. Array का length चाहिए. Answer आ जाता. This will be number of words. Are you getting my point, ma? Okay. This is not our answer. Our answer is this, but I'm just telling you. Okay. Now next, next one. Now comes to the interesting point. Now comes to the interesting point. Callback. In JavaScript, functions are called first class citizens because it can able to do anything. Now, see callback functions. What does it mean by callback function? A function which is passed as a parameter to another function is known as callback function. Is known as callback function. One function which is passed as a parameter to another function is known as callback function. What does it mean? How it will work? This is a interesting point. Let's do this. Like, I will give you one small example. Later, we will do something real time also. I will give you a task. Function mad. I'm just writing three simple functions. Console.log. I am mad. Now, function bad. Console.log. I am bad. Now, next function both. Now, which will have a comma b. Now, inside I will call a, I will call b. Now, see this ones clearly. Does any function run, sir, here? Does any function run here? No. Why? Because I did not call any function. Is it clear or not? Till now, no doubts. Now I will call the function. You know which function I call? I call both, and in the argument, in the call both, in the argument, I will say mad, comma, bad. Mad, comma, bad. Now, this is the most interesting point. People will think mad is some kind of function. As mad is a function, but in JavaScript, functions can be treated as variable. See here, I gave it as a variable only. Did I call them, sir, here? Did I call mad? No, I gave it mad to both. I gave bad to both. Now both will take mad and will be think as A. Both will take it bad and will think as B. Now it is calling A. Technically, what it is calling? Mad. It is calling B. Technically, what it is calling? So both will run. If I print it here also, if I print it here also, A comma B, it will print mad and bad only. If you want, you can check it here. See, it is printing mad and bad, and it's printed I'm mad, I'm bad. So you passed one function to the another function. Sir, how it will be useful? This is highly useful in real time. Why? Because, for example, go to checkout process. If someone has to check out in your website, first they need to put some items in cart. If someone has to go to the cart, they have to click a add to cart button. They have to go to product page or something somewhere, add to cart. So add to cart to checkout to payment, right or not? Everywhere it depends on another function. This is all not one function. So one function will have another function and getting the value. Each function will pass on another function some kind of lineage. This is called callback function. Basically, who are callback functions here? Mad and bad are callback functions. Mad and bad are callback functions. Okay. What is both, sir? Both is called higher order function. What is both? Higher order bole to it will take functions as parameter. Mad and bad goes to the parameter of another function. So they are callback functions. Is it clear, ma? Are you all getting my points? You can give one function in the argument of another function while passing, that is known as callback function, and you can pass it like this. You can call, you can see here, take this example, line number 45. In 45, when I called both, you passed mad is given as A. Now A and mad are same, but actually mad is a function, sir. Mad is not a value now. You can even pass function as a parameter. That is what called as uh, you know uh, that is what called as the callback. Now again, B is bad. Okay, both are functions now. That's why I did this. What is this? A brackets बोले तो mad brackets, B brackets बोले तो bad brackets. Indirectly you are calling them here. Are you getting my point, sir? Is it clear? Callback functions are very important. In one function parameter, you will use another function which is called callback. If I go here, like if you are when you are learning JavaScript, you can also learn something called lead code. Do you guys know lead code, ma? Lead code. If you go to lead code problems, there will be one course called 30 days of JavaScript. 30 days of JavaScript. Literally, you can complete this one in 5 days. Go to that 30 days of JavaScript and try to do these things. Now, in functions, let me do here some kind of callback. I think here one callback function used to be there. It's not there. Now, let's click on this. Now here, now here, think of this. It should return the same values. Now, one function is returning another function. Actually, this is also callback only. One function returns and another function also. But here it's not showing. I thought it will show. Where can I give callbacks? There is something called callback function. Go here. Practically. More and more examples, if you see, it will be easy for you. Open. Now see this example, everyone. Can anyone tell me output of this example? Can anyone tell me output of this example? Output of this example. Oh, don't think about this dollar, ma. If you say dollar name, it will print its value. This is a template literal. First one, it will call greet. What it will call? So it will go to greet and it will say name is Alice. Name is Alice. Perfect. And callback is say goodbye. Callback is, so it will say hello and value of name is Alice. Hello Alice, it will print. After that, it is calling callback. Callback bole to say goodbye. So it will go to goodbye and it will say goodbye. So hello Alice, goodbye. Hello Alice, goodbye. Is it clear, ma? Say goodbye is a name, function name. What it will print is goodbye. So here, one function is in the parameter of another function. Na? This say goodbye is in parameter of greet. So say goodbye is called callback function. Greet is called higher order function. Is it clear? Let's go. Let's see more. Now, now, in future we will get it into more and more actually, but still, for loops and all are there. If loops are not there, it would be easy. Yeah, without loops, this is the point. Till now, is it clear, ma, for you? In future, when we get it into loops, don't worry, the callbacks will come again and again and again and again. Okay. Now, someone named Rishikesh did wrong, sir. He just printed, he did not pass the values as, arguments. If you don't pass it, there is no callback in your program only. In your program, you just called functions inside and another function which will not work. That's not good. Next, callback easy hai. After understanding callback, now a interesting concept is there. Functions, one function inside one function inside another function. What is it called, sir? Can anyone guess one function inside another function called nested function? One function inside another function is called nested function. Same thing. One loop inside another loop, nested loop. Same logic. Nested function. Now, main point is JavaScript offers one interesting concept called closures. JavaScript offers one interesting concept called closures. Closures. Closures work with nested functions. I will give you one example. You tell me output line by line. Function outer. Let me write one function outer. Function inner. Now inside is outer. I will write one value where a is equals to 30. Here a plus plus a plus plus console dot log a, and I will return inner. Let result equals to let result equals to outer. Akash, callback example ka example lona extra. I will take it one more, don't worry. Now interestingly, listen this closures ma. Anyone can guess if I print a result, what will print? आराम से देखो. Online Sushma answered 1 wrong. 0 wrong. Infinite wrong. 2 wrong, 3 wrong. Oh, people are trying it everything. Double 0 wrong. Don't worry about my let. Nan, nothing, or how it will print nothing, re. Okay, someone in the online has real brain. Who is this guy? Ritesh. Ritesh answered it correct. Did I call inner anywhere? Did I call inner, ma? If you don't call, how it will go inside, Ray? If you don't call, how it will go inside? I did not call anywhere. And people are thinking it like 0 also. No. Understand it. Dekho. Slowly understand. Now, I called outer, right or not? Any doubts here? No. So it will go to outer, right or not? What is outer is returning? What is outer returning? इनर बोले तो क्या होता? इनर बोले तो will it return will it return inner value or will it return whole inner function? Wrong. Did you remember earlier in callback function, I said function can be treated as a variable. When I pass mad and mad is taken as a, when I printed a value, it printed a whole mad function, na? Right or not? Sir, always remember a function is a closed door. You, if you don't call, you will printed the door as it is. Now here, inner, whole inner, it will take this function. A pura function is come, will come, and the pura function will store in result. And if I print it, it will print full function, this whole function, because you are not running the inner anywhere. Again, one more time, slowly listen. You called outer, sir, and the outer is returning inner, sir. Inner means pura function, and it is not running the inner. Understand? It is not running the inner. It is just giving the whole inner to result. Now, whole inner value will be given to result. How it is possible? It is possible in JavaScript. That is what JavaScript treats function as a variable. Earlier, if this is not possible, listen. If this is not possible, how this one is possible, Ray? When I print A, when you print A, what it printed? Everyone. Whole mad function it printed, na? You pass mad only, na? Did it run the mad? No. First it printed whole A means whole mad. B means whole bad. Right or not? Same way, here, here, whole inner will become result. Result value will be whole inner. Is it clear? I think still people are like not digesting it. Okay, go here. Let me go to our first function. Go here. Display is there, na? Now anyone see this clearly? Console.log display. If I do, बोलो क्या प्रिंट होता कंसोल पर? Will it print hello functions? Will it print hello functions, ma? No. Why? Whole function will be print. It will not print hello functions because it will not run. You are not running. ये पूरा एक function print करता because functions are treated as variable. You can see that actually. If you go there, see. If you go here, see it printed whole function. If you give parenthesis, what will happen? If you give parenthesis, what will happen, sir? Then it will run. It will print hello functions. Is it clear? Now the same concept goes here. Anyway, this is not closure concept. It's a basic thing. I will tell you the closures. Now, here it passed whole inner. Now, what is result value? Whole inner. What is the result value? Whole inner function, na? It's like you are copying inner function into result function. Any doubts? No doubts. Okay. Now देखो doubts आता. If I call result, क्या होता? If you call result, क्या होता? Result is a function because result is given the value of outer na, inner na. Now inner function पूरा result के अंदर आ गया ना. तो result inner function बना हो जाता. There is no difference here with the function and variable. Basically, it's a function now. Functions also can be declared as var. I didn't tell you that next will come function expressions. Functions are variables in JavaScript. Inner function will execute. Online, some people answered it. It is right. Inner function will execute. Now, if inner function executes, what will be the answer, sir? What will be the answer, sir? अरे now inner function is running रे बोलो आंसर क्या है? What is a value? 0. Inner function is a plus plus. Plus plus बोले तो it will be 1. Now it will print 1. Now it will be 1. Any doubts here? Any doubts here? हाँ. Now closure. What is it mean by closure? If you understand the next line, you will understand closure. Next line is important. Next line, I am going to call result one more time. नेक्स्ट लाइन आई एम गोइंग टू कॉल रिजल्ट वन मोर टाइम. नाउ बोलो अभी क्या प्रिंट हो जाता? विल इट प्रिंट 2 और अगेन 1? इट विल प्रिंट 2. नाउ देखो इंटरेस्टिंग पॉइंट इज दिस. एवरीवन लिसन टू मी. नाउ where a equals to 0 is outside na. Now this a value belongs to outer function na. A value belongs to outer function na. But are you running outer function ma? Outer function मर गया. The outer function is not there now. In call stack, it will be removed actually. Now outer function you are not executing, but still inner function remembers outer function values and will think, oh पहला 1 हो गया अभी 2 होता, पहला 2 हो गया अभी 3 होता, पहला 3 हो गया अभी 4 होता. So it is remembering every time previous value and updating it. Right or not? Are you getting my point, sir? So inner function is remembering outer function values even though outer function execution is not happening. This is called closure. What it is called? Closure. Closure. Closure means inner functions remembers outer functions values even after even after outer function execution ended. Even after outer function execution ended, inner function still remembers the outer function values. Sir, I want to see practically. I will put a breakpoint and I will show you. Okay. Now let's run the code. Let's go here. Yes, it is printing 1, 2. Now I will go to sources. I think I showed you this sources and all, right? I'll go here. Why it is not showing me my code? Right click, inspect sources. Sometimes it will not show, sir. If it is not showing, you know what to do. Go here, put here only debugger. Wherever you put debugger, their program will stop. But remember, ma, when your program is going for production, you should remove these debuggers. Else your program will stop in production and it will never run. अभी program नहीं हुआ, देखो, it stopped. Now, okay. Now, if you see here, it did not print anything. Closure not happen. Now, let's run it here. One more line. Result. Let's run this line. Hey, why it is not working? Did it print 1? Yes. But why it is not showing it here? It should show this na result function. Oh, the problem is you should put a debugger not here. Instead of, if I put a debugger inside this function call, then it will be perfect. Every time function runs, it will stop. Now let's run it. First time. Can you see this, sir? Local function is running. Local function bole to inner function. Inner function name is now result. Now this result is running. When it is running, it is maintaining something called closure. Can you see that? What is a value now it is maintaining? Now, if you get it updated, it will see 1. Now, next time when it goes, now first time 1 it printed. Next time when it is going, now what it is maintaining? Now, sir, in your program, can you see here call stack? In call stack, anonymous means global, inner. Is there any outer function anywhere? No. Outer function is not executing, but still inner function brings outer function value. And that is called closure. What it is called? In real time, we will use it in a technique called memorization. We will use in a technique called memorization. Memorization bole to, imagine I went to Amazon and I typed something like books. If I typed books now, what will happen? Amazon will go to their database and will bring all the books, right? Okay, I got all the books. Again, I went to Amazon search. Again, I typed books only. Now again, it has to go to backend. Again, it has to bring from database. Na? If I typed it same thing multiple times, will it has to go to every time, sir? Some people, what they will do, they will type books and they will click 10 times search. 10 times again and again and enter, they will click. Now, will it go to 10 times, sir? Is it a good way? No. Instead, your program will remember, Pehla bar, what I bring, books. This time, what they are asking, books. So, same result I will show, I will not go. You did one program for factorial. Listen, you did one program for factorial. If you give number, it will tell the factorial. He said 5. You say 720. Fine. Next time he again said 5. Will you calculate? Your program also should not calculate. Your program should remember the previous values. And how the program will remember the values already is executed now. That is how it will do. That concept is called closure. Okay, we use it in a technique called memorization. We use closures, closures in techniques like memorization. If you use React, we will use some kind of use callback or use memo kind of thing. Okay. Caching. Caching veru. Caching is like some memory will be there for browser. Like for example, you open Insta. Okay. Now while scrolling, your feed got loaded and you suddenly your internet chal gaya. But still your feed you can able to see, right? Your feed it will not disappear even though your internet is not there. Still you can able to see until or unless you refresh the page. If you refresh the page, pura chal jata. But if you are like keeping the same, you can able to see that. Like you are watching some Facebook and suddenly you just closed it normally. If you close it normally, after certain time, if you open, same thing will open. But if you close that particular tab also, then it will not come. That is called cache memory. We will discuss in future. We will get storage, local storage, cache storage. In JavaScript, it will be there. Okay. Is it clear, my everyone? Is it clear, everyone? We can try it one more time. Go here. Go to lead code. I will do one problem on closures. If anyone wants to do this 30 days of JavaScript in Naresh Shetty YouTube, there is a playlist named 30 days of JavaScript. I only did. Complete 30 days of lead code challenges are there. You go there, watch video, and again do it. That would be easy. Now go here. Let's do something like now. Okay, someone asked debugger. They want to know debugger only. That is very simple. You go here, go to your code, put anywhere you want a debugger. But when you are running code, open see, listen ma, debugger will run, debugger will work, debugger will work only if you open your developer tools. If you close your developer tools, debugger will not work. Program will run directly. If you open your code only, if you open this developer tools only, debugger will work. If you don't open it, it will not work. Open the developer tools and here, wherever you want it, put debugger and automatically there the program will stop. Now see it here. I came to inner. I am coming to inner. This is inner. But inner also stores outer value. There is no outer here. Inner is there. Anonymous is there. But there is no outer. Anonymous below the global program. Even though outer is not there, outer value is there. Outer value is there. Okay. That is called closure. See, outer value is 1. Next time if I go second time, it will store again outer value as 2. So it will remember its values. That is called closure. Is it clear, my everyone? Are you all getting my points? Same way, go to this 30 days of JavaScript and try one solution. Actually, whatever the question, whatever the explanation I give, that is this answer. Counter counter program. Same question they gave it. Okay, you can try that. Is it clear, ma? Yeah. Now, if you confuse in questions, always read input and output. You will get it. Just try chota chota. Sir, still I am not getting, sir. There will be something called solutions. Go there. Okay. Just check it on someone's solution. Try to understand it. Again, come back and do it. Is it clear? Is it clear? Now, for this solution, I will try. Dekho. N value 10. If someone give you some value 10 and they will call 3 times, automatically they should get output 10, 11, 12. 3 times they will call and they should get output 10, 11, 12. Very simple. Let's write it here. Where counter, where counter. Oh, I am not writing functions now. So function, you can write it where also, which is very simple. Function counter inside function counter inner inside. And this counter function will take value n. And this inner function will do n plus plus. And will print console.log, not console. It should print something kind of, yeah, print it in console question hota. N. It should returns one more than. So it's not console, you should return. Dekho. So return n. Perfect. So see this program. Anyone have any doubts? Now this counter returns inner value. Same thing which I taught. I'm doing it here. Any doubts, ma? Now I will call. Okay, I will write it here. Mm, I will just call here. Counter, counter 10, counter 10. If I call counter 10, what will happen? It will go here and it will return counter inner, and this counter inner will store inside var result. Now result will be called three times. No, it will not print 11, sir. Again, for some people in online get confused. If you call this, it will not print 11. It will print pura counter inner function. That counter inner function is inside result now. Now result will be called abhi print ho jata. Are you all getting my point, ma? Any doubt, sir? No. Result, result, result. Three times I called. Now, sir, problem is now your answer will be 11, 12, 13. But they asked you 10, 11, 12. First time it should be 10 only. So instead of writing it here, n plus plus, here I will write n plus plus. For the people who don't know increment operator, if you write it plus plus incremental operator, sir, first time, if it is post increment, it will return value. If it is pre-increment, it will update and return value. Now, if you write like this, first time it will return 10 only. It will not return 11. Is it clear? Yeah. Someone asked me, sir, why you write counter 10? Because in the example they asked value 10. That is why I gave. Okay. You gave whatever value you like. It will work. Any doubt, sir? If 10 is 13 also it will work. If 10 is 14 also it will work. See? कोई डाउट है इसमें? No. No. Array online people are fighting it. N is 13 and 15. Why n is 13 and 15? N is 10. I gave n value 10. So counter value n value 10 ho jata. Then it will print, answer will print as 10, 11, 12. Result will never be 13. Result will be first time 10, second time 12, 11, third time 12. Because you are using n plus plus. If you use plus plus n, first update value or reverse ho jata. Doubts ma? Last but not least, a function can also be expressed as a variable. Just now we have seen. Now, for example, one function is there, display. This function, you can even write it like var display equals to function open close this. This and this are same. I forgot to call. I just changed the name. This and this are actually same. Huh? I take one anonymous function and I gave one name na. You take one anonymous function, you give a name, वो पूरा function बन जाता. Or you directly give पूरा function. दोनों same है ना? And this is called function expression in JavaScript. JavaScript is a function oriented programming ma. In JavaScript, classes are not important, functions are important. Okay. JavaScript whole programming goes with functions only. So that's why it's called the first class citizen. Functions literally can do many. Just go to Lead Code 30 days challenge today. Yesterday I gave you free code camp, na? Did anyone open it? Tried it, ma? Free code camp. Start trying it. Okay, try the free code camp. In case if you wanted more challenging, come to Lead Code 30 days of challenge. Functions and closures. Try it today. Okay, tomorrow we'll discuss arrays and then Lead Code arrays. Yeah, that's it for today. Thank you all.